takes it. I like it. I love it. He's ready to go. He's here.
I'm not going to lie. Usually I say I want to be here. I think Brandon will understand I don't want to be here today. Not because I'm jet lagged as hell, but because I want to be in my homeland. I want to be back in Italy. Forget about it. Hey! We had a good time in Italy. We're going to talk about that today. A lot of good stuff coming up. We have Crystal Pitman joining us ahead of her fight in Clearwater. Also some exclusive behind-the-scenes Italy content. A new fight announcement coming up. It's going to be great. I know you'll be excited about this new fight. And also a bunch of multi-fights, signings, re-signings. It's all here, so much more. I know that Evan's not here today, but I know that before we start, Brandon, he's in the booth, and he loves when I talk to him, so I'm going to do that. Brandon, do you like look what they gifted me in Italy. I mean, it's a 4-hour stout, but check us out. Look, I feel like a real Italian. I got my beater out. Look.
It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
You're in a great mood today. How are you? How are you?
Good.
Was it your first time in Italy?
It was.
Really?
Yep.
Was it like you thought it would be? I mean, I know you worked a lot, but did you enjoy any of the sites or get to do anything
Yeah,
fun?
we got a day, the day of the show, the morning, after we were all done our stuff for the most part. We got to go into, I guess the center of Florence, where all the dome is and the architecture and all the shops and restaurants. It was beautiful.
Observations on Italy. What are other than this is every European country. I feel like I said it in Spain too. I don't think lung cancer exists there. People love their cigarettes. The coffee's better. The food definitely better. But any observations from you that where'd you go? Oh, you shut the door that you could share with us? I mean, in Italy. I mean, was there anything like that stuck out to you that you really enjoyed or hated? Did you like the bidet? Did it tickle your honey?
I didn't use it.
I did, dude. I used I drank water. It was like a little sink. No, I did use it though. It felt good.
No, I mean, I got to, we got to eat some real Italian food.
Did you have any wine?
Yep, had some wine.
It's so much better.
Got to do all of that stuff. The one thing I don't really like about Italy, and it's in Europe in general, is how they have their coffee. Their coffee is all like cappuccino and like small little cups.
Yeah, but it's like rocket fuel.
I'm an American. I have like a big 20-ounce. Like
Wawa.
drink 2 or 3 of these a day. They probably think we're insane for doing that.
They do, but they get it all in one punch, And you could have gotten cafe americano. I got a cafe americano, but I got an Italian coffee first. It was I felt like my heart was going to explode. Anyway, it was cool. I'm glad we got to go there. The other thing that I noticed, this was sent to me by somebody who shall remain nameless on our team. I feel like everywhere we've gone, we talked about this in Florida. There was weird stuff on TV. This was Italian TV. I didn't even turn it on. Didn't have time, but I couldn't understand much of it. But Channel 18, I think anybody could understand. I did turn that one on. Let's see what was airing on Channel 18 during the I guess it's looped. It was looped. Let's see did you see this yet? They'll serve you. They'll serve you. Look at this. I don't know what that noise in the background. That's Excelsior. It was like a food place, and they'll serve you while you're doing what you're doing. I don't know. I don't know if I want crabby meatballs. I don't.
We're gonna get a strike on YouTube.
All right, take it off. Take it off. Take it off. I didn't know there was nudity. I didn't know it was that nude.
Holy.
So I had a great sound clip there too. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. I didn't know there was that. I did
not preview that.
I wasn't paying attention. Was it flat out? How bad was it? Was it flat out nudity?
Did you not? Were you watching it?
I'm doing 100 things there. I was going to try to fire a sound clip off. No, don't re-show it.
I'll flash it up really quick.
I don't want. No, don't do it. I don't want to strike. Forget about it.
It's okay. It's too late.
I didn't even see it. I looked down again when you did it. I don't want to see it. The point is, we just got pulled off everywhere.
What the hell?
Was it that? Was it out? Was it that bad?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, that's the end of this show. Oh Lord in heaven, help me God. So yeah, we try to preview when you send stuff in, but it doesn't always work that way. All right, let me get back on track here. We just got kicked off one of our TV affiliates too.
Did we?
I just got a text. Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? Dylan wrote Randy's heaven.
Yeah, that was for you, Randy.
Yeah, for you, Randy. We won't be on next week now. So I do want to say that, was it that bad? Oh, geez. SNC Draven was here. Davern, Dylan, he's commenting. I met him in Omaha. Dylan was awesome. Dora, Gator, want to shout out Quailman, Wesley Killiger, Swervo Cuts, Bowls, Beers, and Brawls, Paul Pickett Podcast, Anthony Yost, who has a fight this week in Clearwater. He's even here during the fight week. I love it. Scott Laskowski, and last and certainly least, Little Ben's here as well. We appreciate you guys checking in. All right, back on track here. You know what we should do? I think we should get out of what we're doing now and just get into the mailbag. That'd be the thing.
It's time for mail call.
All right, mail call. Here we go. This is interesting. An email came in. It says, who's this from? Is there a name on it? Damn it. It says, I brought some camel milk protein powder at Camelicious, spent $220, and it tastes like burnt, sweaty camel hair. Oh, my God. 2 months supply. I don't know why this came into the mailbag. It was a woman, Lori maybe? I'm so sorry. I forget who it was from. But it came into the mailbag, and I was going to ask you and Evan. Evan's not here today, but I was going to ask you, why this come in? Was it because we showed Kevin Smith and Johnny Love on the camel last week? Was it because, were we talking about camel milk? Were we talking about that? Or protein powder? Did you ever try that?
No.
If you bought a 2 month supply of that, it tasted like a sweaty burnt camel hair. Would you finish the 2 month supply or throw it out and buy a new one? $220. Would you tough it out?
What am I buying?
Camel milk protein powder.
I don't know, dude. Sure. I'll try it.
All right. Well, yeah, you'll try anything. That's what I've heard. Okay, let's move on.
Food? Yeah.
All right. So,
I don't care what it is.
Yeah, I know you don't. And not. But anyway, did you ever eat octopus?
Yes, in Italy.
No, like
or squid. I'm not.
I'm not saying like calamar. I'm saying like with tentacles and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In Italy, the dinner we had the day we got there, it was like a seafood pasta thing, and it really had good squid with the tentacles and everything.
Sweet. Good for you.
That shit doesn't faze me at all. I love it.
No. All right. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for that, Brandon. Russ, for me, he does not want to be on the show today. He actually just came alive a little bit when I talked about octopus. Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah. There's a.
Everyone's tired. I know. Russ from Extreme Fan BK says that the best promo for a T-shirt ever. Does she come with it? Wow. I will say, and this is all respect because I love Chris Camozzi. Congratulations to him on a big win.
Whoa!
Oh, I didn't know that part was in there. Whoa. Okay.
What's she doing with the belt?
I don't want a T-shirt. I want the belt now.
Oh my God.
Camozzi, I'm fighting you for that title now, bro. It's over. I'm fighting you for the title. I need that title. Wow, I didn't know all that. We're not previewing the show today. We're all jet lagged.
No.
Holy crap. You are right, Russ. That is a great promo for a T-shirt. Yeah, I would buy 5 of them. Thank you for that. Oh, Evan Zentar is here in spirit. He's in the chat. We know you are, Ev. This was sent in by Little Ben. He said this is up for KO of the week, he thinks. It's a hockey thing. Let's watch that. Oh, he dropped that guy. I might have to see that again. He dropped that dude. Did I hear, is Dave there? Did you hear that?
That sounds like it.
Did you hear it?
Let's go.
Let's watch it back again. Listen. Boom. Listen for Dave. He goes, let's go. Listen. That's so Dave. That's so Dave. Oh, that's great. Well, speaking of that, I mean, I don't know. We have some affiliation with Ice Wars. It looks like it's a good idea. So I'd like to see 2 hockey goons fight. So we'll keep you updated on that as well. Thank you for that, Little Ben. KO of the week. Got a lot of these today. You guys came alive with these. Oh, a returning guest. I haven't heard from you in a while. Sammy Oh Shit, in parentheses, SOS. Kind of made your name up. And he just said, oh shit. Let's see what this is for Knockout of the Week.
Have 24 hours to respond. Oh shit.
Oh.
You guys have 24 hours
Dude.
to respond. Oh shit.
Oh my God.
You guys have.
All right, that's stupid. It's not stupid, but the Ice Bucket Challenge made a return. I don't even know. I remember when I was in radio in Philly years ago, people were doing that. So that must be one of the new. This is the one I found. Oh no, we had another one. Care of the Week from Fight, all capital letters. Soscia and Brandon like to destroy printers. Here's a KO of the Week with your next printer destruction idea. Who on the team would you do this to? I do hate the printer here. We've talked about that many times. We destroyed it one time as you were at a sombrero. Let's see what this guy's talking about for Knockout of the Week in the destruction. Dude, that guy.
What the fuck?
She just got his ass together with a printer.
She got his ass together. Watch the guy drop.
What the?
That was like that slow motion knockout.
Did we saw this week? That's what I thought when I just saw that same thing.
Slow motion in real time.
Who would I do that to on the team? Probably Dave Sr. Dave Feldman. I'd probably hit him with a printer. I'd probably throw it because I know that he's not going to get hurt, and he wouldn't get mad at me. He'd probably walk at me and beat the hell out of me. So I'd still have a job. Who would you do it to? Me? Probably sometimes. He's just shaking his head yes. All right. Speaking of me, my KO of the week, because this Ice Bucket Challenge thing came back. This is insane. Maybe we'll do an Ice Bucket Challenge in a couple weeks. I don't know. But let's watch. Not you.
Nominated for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge by CJ Baker. I now nominate Johnny Iceman Steele, Swaggy R, Lil Herb, and John Dutchboy Pearson.
Jerk off.
How does it even happen?
That's heavy. He's lucky he's alive. Watch this again.
Swaggy R, Lil Herb,
He was trying to be all cool. Swaggy R, Lil Herbs.
Christ.
He's trying to be all cool. Didn't work. The person who was dropping it didn't know what they were doing. They hit the wrong lever.
That
could be a broken neck.
That's OSHA 101 right there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, right? That's like crushed vertebrae.
Don't stand under hydraulic machinery.
They're talking about camel milk now in the chat. Am I on the live chat? They're still talking about camel milk. Okay.
Yeah, they don't care about anything you have to say.
You know, Gator says he got camel milk chocolate camel milk in Dubai. It was great. Okay. Well,
not Gator milk?
Yeah, what's the matter with you? All right. Steve the Saint, I was supposed to have this email written out, but because we didn't want to flash up the show's email, we don't have to. It's this guy, he wrote in, he's 46 years old. He was at the tryouts. He's looking to get involved. He says he's tried to contact, I guess, Dave, Chris Lytle, Nate Shook, and Jeff Houston. That's what I thought was interesting. He must be contacting Jeff Houston because he thinks Jeff Houston can make sure he gets his name right when he finally gets here to ring announce it. And that's not a knock on Jeff. It's just that was funny. He threw Jeff Houston's name in there. So he's trying to fight. I'm going to forward your info to Nate in case Nate missed it because a lot of stuff comes in, and I'll work on that for you. Steve the Saint. And now we know that Steve the Saint will be announced by Jeff just perfectly. This is an interesting one. Mackenzie wants to be a bare knuckle bombshell. Let's check out her Instagram. We should look at her Instagram because I think I found it. We put it up there. Let's take a look, and you guys can vote in the comments. Should we be?
Why should you have Kai Stewart?
I think I met. Thing. Listen, I'll tell you why. It took me aback too. She is a friend of Kai's, and I guess Dakota, Kai's girl, for years. It seems like has been very supportive. Matter of fact, Dubai, when I was doing my watch along on Instagram, I think she was on there. And I mean, look, you can vote. You're looking at it now. Do you think she has what it takes to be a bare knuckle bombshell? I think she's beautiful. We could forward this along. See, I don't know how that works. I don't know who I have to forward it to, but just let us know. Keep us in the loop. You're looking through here. Yes or no in the chats. Does she have what it takes to be a bare knuckle bombshell? Her name's Mackenzie. We're asking the viewers what they think. And Mackenzie, if they love you, we'll forward it along. Thank you for your interest. Another thing, I just want to shout out the Come On Now podcast. They did a bunch of stuff. They've been tagging me in it. We were unable to get it on the show today, but there's some good Brian Duran Palomino content on there. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So make sure you check that out. I appreciate you sending that in. The other thing I want to look at is this is Christine Faria, one of the most feared women in combat sports. We say it all the time. And this was sent in by a guy who we've talked to many times, ambidextrous. He's been on at shows. I've met him. I think he's helped with the ring before. He's a super fan. He's the guy that has the license plate for BKFC in California. He bought license plates. He sent this in. He's doing something with this guy, Mike Davis. You may know him. It's Deep Dive, and they did a deep dive on Christine Faria. And this is a quick, interesting story about what was supposed to, I didn't know this. It was supposed to be her debut at BKFC 2, I think, and what happened. Let's watch it.
And then you had a canceled bout in 2018, August 25th, 2018. It was actually at BKFC 2.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I showed up. I was there to fight. Ready, cut weight, had a whole camp.
Stepped on a scale?
Scale, everything.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they let me know day of that I would not be fighting. I was going to because I take a nap the day of the fight, and I went to go take my nap. Someone knocked on my door, and they said, "Hey, come downstairs. Nate needs to talk to you." And I had no idea. I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" "Sorry, your fight's canceled." They felt so bad. They paid me. They were really good about it. They were awesome. They paid me for the whole fight, everything. Like they were dope. but one of the girls didn't show up, and then the other girl that they got me a same replacement the same day, or whenever they found out. The girl stepped on the scale. It was legit, but she ended up having a fight prior to that she got knocked out in, and the commission had her
suspended.
Yeah, she was like 3 days off or something, or a week off, or it was like days. I don't even know. They'll know. I bet Nate remembers.
Nate Shook.
But yeah,
Nate Shook. I think, did she call Nate a dope in there? Did she say Nate's a dope? I think she said she's dope. I mean, I love Nate, but I concur. I think she said he was dope. Like, cool. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. You know, before we get to the Rugged Beauty, before we talk to her, she'll be calling in just a little while via Zoom. We'll check in with her. Again, I want to shout out my boy Anthony Yost. He's in the chat. He's fighting this weekend. And all the fighters in the chat, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I'll remind you that, and share the podcast, because we're going to keep growing like the virus that we are. We're like an STD. We just don't go away. All right, let's talk about Italy. I promised you some behind-the-scenes Italy content. There's all kinds. We have tons of it. So let's get to that before Pitman comes on in a couple minutes. One thing about Italy that, I mean, I love it there. I've been there before. But one thing I really liked was the crowd. They're kind of calm outside. You know, they're just hanging out, doing their thing. It's just a different culture. But they got there, like, I don't know if you were inside. They got there like 2 hours or more early, just hanging out outside. Let's kind of show what it looked like outside. And there's an interesting thing here as we show it. If you look, it's so Italian. There's a guy hanging out the window with his girl, waving to people. Just roll the clip and I'll kind of talk there. This is outside the arena. This is like 2 hours or more before the event, like I said. Just kind of hanging out. What's to come, we don't know. But look at all the people, that big line, just 2 hours before the event. There's our hotel. And then there's another clip, too. I think that's of the guy hanging out the window. You might have to stop that one, but it made me laugh. Did I send you two? Okay. And then this one, it shows, again, people hanging out like 2 hours before. And look at the dude in the window. Can you see? There he is. They're just hanging out, checking out the scene. The Italians are ready. It's so different because they're not outside like hammered, drinking, and getting ready for like in Philly, it was like an Eagles game without a what's it called? Without a game. So there you go. Also, the fights there, I mean, we saw a lot of great fights. You were there ringside filming, and I know you're working, but you'd agree. Those fights were fantastic, especially that co-main. Oh, my God. That was an amazing co-main. What did you think of that, Brandon? I know you're busy back there. Sorry.
Yeah, it was a war. It was an absolute like fight of the year candidate, I think, for sure.
Yeah, and then the other thing was it was a fight. I agree. The main event locally had people buzzing in the streets. Everybody was talking about it. They were very excited for the Rocky Balboa story. And, I mean, he came out. That was cool. It came out with the Rocky song. You could tell the crowd felt it, and they really believed in that guy. And for him to do what he did, it's like, I just think it was a cool atmosphere to be in. I don't know how it came off on TV, but locally, it was a really cool atmosphere to be in. Let's see. Did you have something to say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no. You switched topics, but I was just going to show
ahead,
the thing that the BK page posted earlier.
Let's see.
Which is just like the some of the back and forth between these two and how bloody they got.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Just, like everything you would want to see in a fight for a title, especially.
I agree, and I'm saying it's unbelievable, but it's not, because we knew going in this was going to be a war. Yeah. We knew it was going to be a good fight. I mean,
there's Dave commenting modern day gladiators. So true.
Yeah, and for Dave Feldman to write that, I mean, he's not always on Instagram posting around. I could see him during the fight. He was into it, and what an amazing fight. Two warriors, and like I said, the trilogy here, and everybody was waiting for this. It was exciting. It's good to have Jimmy Sweeney here in BKFC. I enjoyed his performance, and I like to look forward to see what he does next year for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. A Paisan, an Italian. He was there. He was there in Italy as he'll tell you. It was Johnny Cannoli. We talked to him. We caught up with him. I didn't even realize he was going to be there. Here's what Cannoli had to say.
Johnny Garb, Johnny Cannoli. Is that what we're calling you now? Are you Johnny Cannoli officially?
Johnny Cannoli, yeah.
All right, Johnny Cannoli, it's a little loud here. We're in Italy. You're going to have to talk loud. We're in Florence. I'm glad you took the time to come here. I didn't know you were going to be here. What brought you to Italy?
I wanted
wanted to just surprise everybody. Honestly, I think I came here as a backup. If anybody gets hurt, they can get beat the fuck up. I just wanted to give my presence. And honestly, Dave is putting on a phenomenal show. You're behind everything yourself. Gabriel's here. I wanted to be a part of it. It's history in the making. It's the first BKFC fight to ever take place here in Italy and in Florence. So I had to be a part of it.
Now, did you see anybody here today at the press conference you might want to give a cannoli slap to? Is there anybody in the crowd? Just somebody. Maybe even me. I don't know.
Maybe you. I don't know. Just for breaking my fucking balls sometimes. But honestly, everybody here, man, they're awesome people. Everybody's, they're just super welcoming.
Yeah, it's great here, and I knew you wouldn't slap any of your fellow countrymen. You can do it to me. I'd be an honor if you hit me with the cannoli. So the other question I have is, I know you've been to Italy how many times?
I can't even, I don't even know. Yeah, honestly, like so many times.
All right, I'm going to pan down.
Every year.
I'm going to pan down. Are those from Italy?
They are.
Are they the ones?
I actually got these in Amalfi a while back.
That's where I got my lopers. I got the same. Yeah, I got them made. Were they made for you?
These are ostriches, yeah. This is from Italy.
Hold on, let me see these. Look at these shoes Cannoli's got on.
This is all Firenze, made in Italia.
And any news when you might fight again? Do you know anything?
No. I mean, we're up in the air. We were this close from having me on this card. David and I spoke. We think it's a little bit smarter right now to hold off and do a couple more fights in the U.S.
And last question, I'm going to zoom in here. Around your neck, you have that beautiful diamond-encrusted boxing glove, which you've earned. You've had a great boxing career. But I think it's time to rip that off. You need to get a bare fist hanging around.
I got to get it.
When are you going to get one in pure gold?
Well, we're working on the big cannoli first.
I like that better.
Let me get that done. That's in the making, and then once we have that, then I'll mold my fist. We'll get a big solid mold.
All right. Any parting message for the Johnny Cannoli fans? Because here's the thing, they didn't see it, but right before we did this interview, there's an Italian photographer that came and said, "I love your fights, the Cannoli slap."
Now listen, man, I'm just grateful. I'll be honest, I'm very grateful for the welcoming, the good energy. Thank you so much to all my Italian fans. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm just super grateful. Thank you so much.
There he goes. Johnny Cannoli, super grateful. He's a great guy. I saw him after, I guess it was the presser. I was walking through, and I'm like, Cannoli, I didn't know you were going to be there. Got some more Cannoli content. Cannoli got me a little sauced up on last night there. Limoncello, tequila. It was bad. Anyway, it was good, bad. But, I barely made my plane, by the way, as we wait for Crystal Pitman to come on. I would have been stuck at London Heathrow. It was me, Evan, and Cranston. They got stopped at security. I didn't. And I just sprinted. I literally went from a terminal on a bus to another terminal, then sprinted with all my bags, half drunk, maybe or maybe not, to terminal or gate 35. I was disgustingly sweaty. Oh, it was terrible. Then I had to sit on that flight for hours. Anyway, Crystal Rugged Beauty Pitman coming up in a couple minutes. She's fighting Claudia Zamora this weekend in Clearwater. A great card this weekend in Clearwater. Like I said, Anthony Yost is on it. I know Nathan Revere is on it too. Nathan, I want to say, man, we've been running so hard that I didn't even get a chance to hardly book interviews for the show. So there's so many great guys in the show that I could add on, aside from Crystal. Jared was unable to make it. Let's see. Ryan Reber. Reber, I'm sorry. I love you, man. I would love to have you on. Jomi's great, too. He's a big supporter. Jay Jackson. Look at these fights. They're great fights. Michael Lauermore and Ace. All right. These are great fights. And like I said, Nathan Rivera, I mean, we'll have you on at some point. I apologize. I love having you on, man. It's just, again, with running around the world and nonstop and trying to keep everything going locally too, sometimes you slip a little bit. I'll admit that I slipped a little bit with that. All right, Crystal, the Rugged Beauty Pitman calling in. Is she on the line? Are we waiting? Is she here yet?
She is here.
All right, she's in the virtual green room. We're getting her together. A lot of stuff I want to
say hello.
Say hello to the beautiful Rugged Beauty Pitman. What's up? How are you, Crystal Pitman?
Hi.
Wow, your hair's turn your head. It's kind of, what color is it now?
It's kind of like a warm reddish, like cowboy copper with some, I guess, caramel blonde. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I like it.
I'm not making fun of it. I love it too. No need to adjust. You're fine. Copper. What is it? Whatever. It's the red was awesome. I love the red. I usually love the shaved head and the sides. I've told you this. And now I wasn't crazy, although who cares what I think, but I wasn't crazy about when you went like dark. It looked nice on you, but I like the red. This looks awesome. I'm glad you kind of settled here. How long you had it?
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I didn't like the dark either. It's just too dark for me. So yeah, I definitely love the red, but it's like I'm turning everybody pink in the gym, and I'm turning my whole apartment pink and everything I sleep on pink. So I was like, maybe I should change it a little bit. I'm tired of washing things.
Pink is my favorite color. That's a great song from Aerosmith. So I'm glad you're in your apartment, huh?
I am, yes.
All right. So what we're gonna do now for a minute, you better be clean in there because it always looks all put together when I look at you. But then you turn the camera other ways, and it looks horrible. It's a mess. That's how it is at my house too. So what I want to do, we did this with I think Taylor Starling. I want to do a quick BKFC cribs with you. I want you to show me around your apartment. What's your favorite thing in your apartment you can show us, you think? What's something you're proud of, or a work of art? Maybe you have a big screen TV. Maybe your wardrobe closet. What's in your refrigerator? Let's go there. Show me your
refrigerator.
Is it clean? I want to see what's in there. Show me
I'm such a bachelorette, okay? Like, I have...
That's cool. Hey, let us know in the comments where you want to see in her apartment, and we'll show it to you. We'll try. Let's see.
I have my guitars here.
You play guitar?
I do play guitar.
I didn't know that. Would you rather play I don't know a lot about guitar, but acoustic or electric? What do you like better?
Ooh, I love acoustic. I really do love electric, but I really love the sound of acoustic. Yeah. So
what's your, I mean, Wayne's World, no stairway. But like, what's your favorite song you like to play on there?
I love to play a lot of Jack Johnson because he's super mellow. It's funny, outside of fighting, I'm like a super mellow. I love country. I love playing some country because it's fun to play acoustic on. Yeah. So
well, there you go. I didn't know. New thing unlocked. I didn't know you played guitar. All right, let us know what you want to see. They're letting us know here in the chat. But all right, let's see the refrigerator. What do you got in there? I want to see. Is it clean?
I got Sugar right here. She loves to say hi.
Oh, hi! There it is, the doggy. How are you? I'm going to pet you on the top of the head. All right. Oh, this is fun. MTV Cribs, BKFC Cribs. I like this. So
okay, so it's really kind of like you can't see this. This is. Oh, it's cheesecake that is not mine.
I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake, man.
I got my almond milk. I love sriracha.
Well, it's clean in here too. You're clean. Okay.
It's clean. It doesn't look clean to me in here.
No, what I'm saying is it looks like you've seen dirty refrigerators. It doesn't look dirty. Like people just don't clean them. It's a little disorganized. I'm going to be honest with you, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's super disorganized right now because fight week. I'm just kind of like. Everything
goes. Of course. What's your favorite thing?
Yeah, we got my happy eggs. We got my, it's a lot of horse food in here, and there you
go. Might be a whole. Let's see what they say. Oh my gosh! Can I repeat what somebody just wrote on here, Michael? Michael wrote, let's see her playtime drawer. Might be a whole cabinet with her. What does that even mean? Do you have
what does that mean? It's weird. I've never heard that before.
I don't either. I think he means like you don't have maybe he means kids. You don't have any kids. There's no toys at your house. Do you have kids? I don't think you do. Do you?
No. I have a 13-year-old and he stays in California right now.
Oh, that's cool. Another thing, I might have known that, but I didn't. But yeah, there's no toys. Yeah. The person would be too old. What are you talking about? These people.
Then my favorite part
can she lift up her mattress so we can see what's in between the mattress? What does that even? Cash? You got cash under your mattress? What do they mean?
What does he want to see in my? I don't know.
These people are weirdos. Check the meat tray in the fridge. MMA pastry bug. They got a hand. They loved your refrigerator. All right, let's move off of this. They're losing their mind. They loving this in the chat. Okay, have her put on her. Oh, I want to talk about that with you too. Thank you for the reminder, Gator. They said have her put on her Wolverine outfit because I saw that Connor commented on that as well. The Wolverine outfit, and he must have seen that. The Wolverine. Do you cosplay or just happen to have an outfit? Why did you have that?
Yeah, so I actually have like a big cosplay community, and I wanted to start. I wanted to start acknowledging them because for a long time I've been getting requests for cosplay. So I am now pulling in a whole bunch of cosplay. You guys will be seeing a lot more cosplay because yeah.
I love it. Dude, that's great. Oh man! All right, what other outfits do you have planned for, for the community?
It's so it's actually so confirming because that was like like a 5-second reel, and it's still going up, and it's like 500,000 K views right now. Like and I'm just like, what the? Something so simple to me, but just acknowledging like the other part of my following. They're just like, We love it.
Dude,
So-
I thought, I'm be honest with you, like I'm a happily married man, I always say, but looking at that, and Brandon, you could agree, I'm going to bring you into this so I can be safe. There's something strangely attractive, I do, about you. It's not, you're a very beautiful woman, but with the mask over, I can't believe I would still, it's strangely, weirdly attractive, even with the mask on. Why is that? You can say whatever you like.
What? What's your question?
The Wolverine outfit, she wore the mask.
Yeah.
And she's got all these views on it. She's a beautiful woman, but she hid her face, and it was still strangely attractive to me.
Well, it's the whole costume. It's part of the costume.
Yeah, but I'm not like a Wolverine fan.
You don't have to be.
All right. Anyway, we're looking forward to seeing more cosplay out of you. The other thing I was going to bring this up. We're going to get to your fight, but I just want to have some fun and talk about some other stuff because we've been talking about you on the show a little bit. And I talked about you with you yesterday on the phone briefly about this. You know where I'm going. You're going to be a TV star, perhaps. They said, let's talk about her getting pulled over on cops. So that wasn't BS. That was a real video. I mean, that's true. That actually happened. That was just something you did for fun.
Yeah, I was just driving and I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, all these cameras just ran and surrounded my car. And I was really was like, usually, like during fight camp, I really do look like shit. Like I don't get ready. I'm just like ready just to train, and I don't, but for some reason that day I actually looked cute. And I'm so glad I did. But he pulled me over for damn tinted windows, and he actually even put the little thing that goes on the window. Yeah. He's all, yeah, here is like, you need to be 25%, but you're like 5%. And I was all, I bought my Jeep after the hurricane. I was like, hell yeah, I'm trying to ride dirty, Well, and he thought it was funny, but I really did. He was like, the camera crew started walking away, and I was like, he was telling me, oh, it's about, we're shooting for cops. I was like, okay. I was like, I actually look cute today. I was like, you want me to peel eye? You want me to cause some drama or something?
I wish you were dressed as Wolverine when they pulled you over.
I'm working on my kill shot like this,
Don't do that. But did they give you
if she was dressed as Wolverine when they got pulled over, they probably would have aired that.
Yeah, guaranteed. They'll air this.
My God.
Wait, to look at you're going to air.
So
Dude,
good.
you think they pull a beautiful woman over like this every day? They're going to air her. Did they know you were a bare knuckle
Cops
fighter?
is all about like the
I know.
The scummy people and
Brandon doesn't think you're scummy enough to be on Cops. That's actually
she's not scummy at all. Not at all.
She might be making it on Live PD, not Cops though. Cops a little more scummy. Live
PD. There you go.
All right. So the other thing I want to talk about before we talk, well, no, I'll bring this up. Let's get talking about your fight for a little bit. That's important. This stuff is too. We've had some fun, but I'll have some more fun after this with you. Claudia Zamora, that's who you're fighting. She's new to bare knuckle. Let me tell you what I know about her, and I just want your comments on this. It says here, Zamora is going to be one of the more gritty women in the organization, and she won't go away after getting hurt once or twice. Much like you, you'll if you have to get in there, your fights are so much fun to watch. So another thing to keep an eye on is her physique. Her muscle mass and agility is going to make her very imposing in the squared circle. How do you feel about those comments? I got them from the BKFC website in her bio, and I just wanted to get your read on her. What do you know about her?
I do know that muscles don't win fights.
I thought the same thing.
I don't care how muscular.
Weights don't fight back, right?
Yeah. So, good for her. Like, I think she has an awesome physique too. She's very muscular. And I love that I kind of come in with a more female, like a softer version and not like just super masculine, So it doesn't bother me that she has a lot of muscle. I love it. With her coming in gritty, I've already proved from fight one that I'm tough and I'm gritty, and she knows that, so it's going to be a really good fight. And I think that, you don't know how tough you are until you get hit with bare knuckles. And this is her first one. So she's going to be able to figure that out real quick how, gritty she is, and how tough she is. So I think it'll be a really, really good experience and test for her. We were supposed to do this in Knuckle Mania. So it's been a year coming. Exactly a year, actually.
That's what I was going to say. I wasn't sure. That was my next thing. I thought this was scheduled for Knuckle Mania, and I'm glad it's finally happening. Like I said, I enjoy your fights. The whole card looks phenomenal. And if I can remember from last year, you were there in the crowd last year, actually, front row. I remember you're sitting kind of to my left, and you were watching. That, as you know, that atmosphere there is loud. A bunch of bikers wanting to see fights, and when two women are going to fight, these bikers are going to lose their minds. I think you'll probably have one of the loudest fights of the night as far as crowd.
I know.
They're gonna love every second.
Yeah, me and Zamora are gonna get the crowd going for sure. I mean, it's always so fun when and I love having it there because it's not one of our huge venues. It's more of like, I don't want to say intimate because it's not like romantic or anything, but it's like, everybody's like going to be wild and crazy. And like you said, a bunch of bikers and you hear we're probably going to hear the yelling from down the road. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's probably how crazy the fights are going to be. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a great night of fights. And I always talked about Shift versus the World when you come on. Shift has been one of the, if not the most premier gym in combat sports for bare knuckle. You guys have such a tight, great team there. Jihad's been an amazing coach. I'm sure you can agree on that. I ask everybody from Shift, and I've probably asked you this before. I don't remember. That's why I'm asking you again. But what is it, do you think, why is your team like this? I mean, other teams are, but I feel like you guys have that. You guys are like, take us the right way. You're like a band. You're like a gang. Like, even if you don't, I'm sure you like everyone on the team, but if you don't like someone on the team, it doesn't matter. You're still got their back, and no one will know it but you. I feel like, is that what Jihad breeds? What does he bring where he's turning out so much success out of Shift?
Yeah, I mean, we bring family. We are really close, like family. And like it is, like if there's never usually any tiff, but our coaches are probably one of the best. I don't know if advocate is the best word for it, but we can go to them with anything. When we're having nerves, when we're having fears, when we're having doubts, when we're having any kind of training issues or feeling weak or even in our good moments, like they really sit down and talk to us. We do family outings, you know what I mean? And we're just constantly growing together. So we have built this relationship where we're just like an unbreakable bond, and it doesn't matter anything we all go through together. So we've all had each other's back no matter what,
Yeah, that's what it comes off as. 100% a family atmosphere. I feel like you guys, and the best thing is they always say, like, you don't get to choose your family, but you can choose your friends. Same thing. You don't get to choose your family, but you can choose your gym that becomes your family. These are the people you want. Because sometimes we love our family, but it's not maybe who we would choose. It's what we're given. You get to choose your family. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Somebody said, this is a comment, female bare knuckle fighters seem way more attractive than female boxers. There you go. Compliment for you. Also, Through the Eye of the Hurricane is weighing in. He's saying, Soscia, it's my birthday. You're the man. It's not about me. It's Through the Eye of the Hurricane's birthday. So, hey, you're a beautiful woman. He seems like a dude here. Maybe you should blow him. Just tell him happy birthday. Just say happy birthday to my guy.
Happy birthday.
You probably just made his life. He's going to screen grab that and put it all over social media. There you go. Through the Eye of the Hurricane. Also, speaking of people, I'm not calling him a perv, but Randy the Perv. You've heard of him. He writes in. He said, was it 2 weeks ago? He sent a picture in of you. I don't know if you saw this yet. And he said, blur your eyes and make believe she's naked. You're welcome. Let's show her the picture. Is this what you intended? I don't believe it is. He said, if you kind of squint, I tried it. It is true, Crystal. I've never seen, not that I would, but
I'm squinting at it. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Put it back up. Let her squint for a minute. See what do you believe you're naked? You know what you look like naked. I don't, but I mean, I could see why he would say that, but it's just strange that he thought to do that.
Oh yeah.
He must have no.
I mean, my bathing suit is like more of like an eye patch.
That guy must be too broke to afford OnlyFans. I don't know. I've never seen it, but I know what goes on there. So yeah, if you want to get into OnlyFans, Crystal, you have one. They can check it out. They can see maybe the real deal. The other thing I wanted to get into was 2 weeks ago, because we weren't on last week. We noticed that, I don't know if you heard about this or heard the song, but Kai Stewart was a rapper. We didn't know that. And Britton Hart is now a singer. We found that out. Have you heard either one of these songs?
I have not heard.
Oh, do we have them?
I saw some like clips of like maybe them like recording, but I miss a lot on social media. Honestly, I do.
Yeah, I do too. I go through all this stuff and I try to pick everything out, the best parts of it. That's why we do the show like this. Let's see. So let's listen to a couple seconds of, who do you have queued up first? Do you have either one of them? Okay, let's do Kai's rap first. Do you have that? This is Kai, and this is from a couple years ago, and he's rapping as he's talking trash on different opponents.
On notice, first up will be Daniel. Gary couldn't scare me, caught him reading the manual. How to bare knuckle box for dummies. I can't believe he thinks he's gonna run these ranks. 2-punch chump, gonna burn up his gas tank. Fast pace means you're closer to last place. That face is something only a mother could love. I'm not sure that his does. Even shorter.
There's a sample of Kai Stewart rapping. Now, you've heard that. I mean, reserve your comments, because the next one you're gonna hear, we do like an American Idol here. Actually, what are your thoughts on that? What would you say if you were Simon Cowell or you're judging somebody? Before we get into it, I should let you do that. She's speechless. You know,
Simon Cowell. If I was Simon Cowell, I would be horrible if I was a judge, because I would probably start laughing, to be honest.
So you're laughing at. All right. Well, would you buy Kai's rap album if he had one?
Well, probably not, because I gotta have my teammate B's back on that. So
that's why
I support Team Shift, not Team Kai.
I know.
Sorry,
you did.
Kai.
That's all right. That's all right. I was trying to bait you into saying something there. Okay, now the next one.
What are we baiting me into?
I was trying to bait you. I thought you would say something exactly what you said. I thought you would get more into it, though. It's fine. That was great, because I knew you wouldn't take Kai's back. It's like psychology. I knew you wouldn't. All right.
I should have been like, yeah, what's up? That's so cool, guys.
That would have been like, oh, that screwed up the whole bit. All right. So the other one is, this song is entitled, I don't know what she means by this. She must be like very famous. She means she's coming on top. I don't know what she means. It's Bret Hart's song. Let's listen to that.
I'm coming on top. Yeah, I'm coming on top. Yeah, I'm coming on top. I don't care what you thought. Yeah, I'm coming on top. Said I'm coming on top. Every city where we go, yeah, I'm coming on top. Said I'm coming on top. Said I'm coming on top. I don't care what you thought.
So she seems to like to go to cities. She seems to really like to go to cities, because every city she goes to, she comes on top, she says. So you can say what you want about the song. I'm going to say what I want to say first, because we played it a couple weeks ago. That song, as a good pop song, I was going around my house. Yeah, I'm coming on top. I'm humming it in my head. I didn't mean to. It was like an earworm. It got stuck in my head. I'm playing with my kids, and I'm humming it. I'm like, stop. It was horrible. But that's what a good pop song does. So what do you think about that song?
Man, I would never even hate on any, girls trying to like do awesome things like that. So I'm all for her doing her music stuff. I think that's great of Bret Hart to do that. You know what I mean? And it takes a lot to put yourself out there.
Oh, yeah.
So kudos to her.
Would you ever do any kind of music? Would you sing?
Huh?
Would you sing? What would you do music? Would you ever try something like that?
Yeah, I love singing. I've been doing music since I was in elementary school.
But you have guitars on the wall. Why haven't you put out an album?
Huh?
Why haven't you put any songs out? You have guitars on the wall. You can make money.
This is true. I mean, I'll bring in the whole, maybe that'll be like my next thing. Well, I'll bring in the whole, like from Forrest Gump where she's playing the guitar naked.
No, you should. Brandon just smiled. Jenny! It'd be Crystal! Lieutenant Dan! I'm going to go with Forrest Gump Tourette's now. I got to stop. It's a great movie. Life is like a box of chocolates. All right, so give me a couple lines. Sing a song so we can hear what you sound like. Go ahead.
No.
What do you mean no? Sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something. Go ahead.
No.
She needs to be auto-tuned like Britain. She knows it. See? Auto-tune helps everybody sound great. All right. Look,
you know what? I'll post something on my Instagram just for you, okay?
Tag the Bare Knuckle Show so we know, so we can reshare it, all right?
Okay.
All right, cool. I don't believe her. Do you think she'll do that? Do you think she'll sing? Is it going to be like the Forrest Gump thing you're saying? No. Is that what you're going to post?
She's just saying that to get you to stop talking.
Because I'm pressuring her, I know.
Sing a country song.
Yeah, I bet you like country music.
Yeah, I'll play a country song on there. Yeah, I promise. If you want me to do something for you today, I promise I'll post it for you.
During Fight Week, we love the rugged beauty. Yes, we'd love it. And make sure you tag the Bare Knuckle Show so we can put it up, man. People will love to see it here. Someone's saying we have to move the show to OnlyFans. It's not that bad. Come on, calm down. All right.
I mean, that Italian commercial you had me play earlier.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know. Italy's different, bro. Europe's different. All right, so before we let you go, we like to ask fun questions. The fans submit them sometimes. They're random questions. We're talking about Forrest Gump. What's your favorite movie? You got to watch a movie night.
I'd say one of my favorite movies is probably Tron.
Tron. You know, Brandon
the
likes...
OG or the
oh God,
the new
here
one?
we go.
Oh, the old school one. But I love the new one. I love that they're coming out with the one, is it coming out in summertime?
Do you know?
No, I didn't know about that.
He's like the biggest
Oh my
movie
God,
nerd.
you have to see the trailer. Seriously, look up the trailer. I got the chills
For Tron?
watching
I'll
it.
check it out.
He's all happy. This guy has begged me to watch Dune. I don't want to watch it. I saw the original. It sucked. Planet of the Apes. I don't care about it. What else did you tell me to watch?
John Wick.
No, John Wick. I want to see that, but I decided to watch Entourage on the plane instead because I'm old and I don't care. I only like stuff. My life stops at like 2010. I don't like anything after that. I feel like not much. I'm fine. I got what I like. All right, let's see what else. We were talking about singing. I'm sure you sing in the shower. I'm not going to talk about that because we know that. Okay, we like to ask this. I think we asked somebody else this too. Your biggest ick, meaning something that you don't like in life, a smell, something a dude would do, something that happens on a date, something when you walk inside your house and you see. What's something you really don't like? Something at the gym, anything, something that you just can't stand.
Ooh, oh man. I feel like there's like...
You seem to love everything. You're always happy.
I know. You know, there is some icks. I got some icks, but man, it's hard to go down to one. Oh, you know what actually is an ick for me? I can't stand when people pick their scabs.
Oh!
When I see people picking their scabs, that is a fucking ick for me.
Yeah, that's gross. I thought you were going to say the Bare Knuckle Show. I got really nervous. Anyway, that is, Brandon, you know what's weird? Brandon told me, I remember this like a month or two ago, that's something that turns him on, as weird as that is. Picking scab picker. It's like a fetish you have, right?
Go fuck yourself.
he didn't say that. Brandon's not in the mood today. I'm just messing with him. Crystal Rugged Beauty Pitman, one of the greatest females in the roster. At this point, you're a BKFC OG. You've been here for a while, and we've talked about it years ago, but I remember being in the squared circle with you when you had the red hair, and I met you, and you had the shave, and we kind of, we'll have to show that sometime next time you're on. We kind of filmed some stuff. And at that moment, I knew you were going to be a star and well-liked in Bare Knuckle. You've been here for a long time, especially as a female. What is the secret to the staying power? I always like to find that out. Like, you've been here and you're still grinding. It's not an easy sport.
No, it's not.
How do you stay in it? And how much longer do you think you have?
I mean, you know, I'm a couple years away from 40, so
I don't believe it.
We better get on my fights in, you know. I'm having to do like masks, and I'm pretty hard on my body, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, honestly, it really truly is. It's not for everybody. And the reason why I've probably stuck around so much is because of the community that we've built, like say with like you guys and BKFC, being able to grow with you guys has been like one thing that was always keeping me going, because I absolutely love my job. I love being around you guys. I love showcasing in the ring and connecting with people. And like I said, I started this being a voice for the voiceless. So it's like, you got to show people that you are tough, you are gritty, and you won't give up in life, and that you can still shine no matter like what has happened in your past life. And, you know, everybody deserves to just continue to grow for themselves. So, you know, got to show that light.
And you said that when I first met you. You enjoy shining that light. You do, and you do a great job at it. Another woman that has an excellent light and a vibe coming through and a toughness like we've never seen, Taylor Starling. She's actually in the chat right now, and she's saying she can't wait to see you in Florida and interview you, because she's doing some work for the Bare Knuckle Show now. And by the way, Dylan, you're commenting, Taylor, where's my interview from Omaha? That's not Taylor's fault. We had last week off, so we didn't get to do that. It has nothing to do with Taylor. We have to get that to the editors. We'll air it at some time, but we're kind of backed up with the Italian show. Other than that, I think that everyone's very excited that you're going to be fighting. And I am myself, too. I can't wait for Clearwater. I know you can't wait. Any closing words before I let you go?
Any what? I'm so sorry you cut out.
No, that's all right. Any closing words? I mean, to the fans, how you feel about them, something you want them to look out for, anything.
Yeah, well, actually, first I gotta say hi to Tay, because she's in there. So tell us to hi. And yeah, I mean, it's been a year. We're going all out. It's going to be, it's all this built up energy for over the year. You guys don't want to miss it. You guys also don't want to miss my mock weigh-ins. So tune in for those because your girl is coming in with some goddess vibes. I mean, we're going all out, you know? So this is going to be the fight and the mock weigh-ins that you don't want to miss. So
it's a great way to, you're talking about your cosplay. I can imagine if I saw what your outfit on Instagram, what you will be wearing. I'm very excited about it. As is Swervo Cuts here. He's a Florida guy. He said, I plan on losing my voice during her fight. There you go. He'll lose his voice.
Yeah, I love to hear it. If we are not losing our voices.
Well, we appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you for coming on and making time during your busy fight week. You're always in a great mood, and it's always a pleasure to have you on here. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. I love you all. See you soon.
We love you too, and we will see you very soon. See you later. There she goes. I said Crystal. Did I say Taylor there? My brain is gone. Did I think Taylor? Did I say that? Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm reading all kinds of stuff. I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. I don't know where I'm at. All right. So a couple more things to get to from Italy, some stuff, and a couple more announcements. We'll get to these really quick because I know you guys are in the middle of your day too. We appreciate you tuning in. We saw the Johnny Cannoli interview from Italy, and then Vital and Cannoli started doing this. You know, Vital, great fighter. He's the guy dressed up like the Ultimate Warrior on here a couple weeks ago. They started at this after party. I think from the weigh-in show we went here, and they started this. Here comes Cannoli. Looks like he's The Rock. He's wearing a shirt like The Rock would wear.
Looks like he's running the club right now. Like he's the club owner, just like making sure everyone's having a good time.
You're leaving fighting for a record contract.
Very soon. I'm gonna start singing.
That was Soscia with about 7 glasses of wine. I'm not calm. I'm more crazy. And then speaking of Cannoli and Vital, it turned into this. And this is pretty cool. Watch a quick clip of this. You can see Gabrielle. You can see President Feldman. Look at her. Everybody's there. Here we go. Listen, I was filming this. Dave was having such a fun, amazing time. It made me smile to see him so happy. It was a great event for us. Look at him. You talk about being a family at Shift. BKFC is truly a family. I love it. Oh, man. Good times in Italy. And then the other thing I want to show you, this is just behind-the-scenes stuff that you don't normally get to see because that was like a private party. This wasn't a private party, but it was. It was a private party. G and the Cutman and I were hanging out. We took a walk to get some pizza. This is G's first time having this type of drink in Italy. Let's see what he thought about it. An Aperol Spritz, which...
I'm here with...
Hold on, I'll tell you.
Cutman Perez. Hello, G. We're here late night in Florence, Italy, and I'm treating him to an Aperol Spritz. He's never had one. What is in the Aperol Spritz, sir?
It's Prosecco and Aperol.
It makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Sure does.
G, you ready? Let's go. Cheers.
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 Salud. Here we go.
Cheers, brother.
It is good.
You like it?
No, Evan, I don't know what you're talking about, but it is good.
It's weird at first, but then it tastes good. Watch. You'll see.
All right, so if you heard him there, I think he said at the end, Evan, I don't know what you're talking about. Now, he's spotlit Evan because I had said to him, like, I ordered that drink before here at home after like a work meeting. I think Evan Jr., you might have been there. I don't know. And everybody was making fun of me. Everybody. And you get to Italy, and that's like the best drink. It started in Venice. Everyone drinks that. So there you go. It's normal there. Something that's a little weird in Italy I saw, their candy machines are weird. Let's take a look at the kind of candy machines they have on these are on the streets, just on the streets. Look at it. It's strange. I mean, it's Europe. These guys, you can just go on the street, pay a couple bucks. You want a pocket rocket? It's there for you. There you go. That was just strange to me. I'm not going to say who, but I did see 2 people from the content team there together buying buying some goods from that machine. They were together.
It was Lee and Adam.
Yeah, right? All right. And then let's see what else. Oh, this was cool, too. There was a lot of celebrities there. I know Parker and the heavyweight champ Usyk were there, too. You can check that out, that video. It was pretty cool that they showed up, and they really seemed to enjoy themselves.
Hang on.
I'm hanging. Fix my hat. Oh, I'm still on screen. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you're still on screen because you went out of order. So
what'd I go out of order?
Nothing. Here you
G
go.
Cutman Sex Machine. all there just having a good time. The stars come out for BKFC. I mean, that's the truth. The other big thing that I want to show is this is cool. And you can start rolling this because it takes a minute. But this is the reaction. I mean, not just Dave. We talk about what a fan Dave is. Look at the raw reaction from everybody involved in this show at ringside for the Hayes KO. It was sick. Let's watch what happened. That was awesome. I mean, just the pure adrenaline when that happened. The other thing people were talking a lot about was after the main event, it looked like gold dust was there if you were back in the day, like blowing the gold dust, the confetti up in the air. I saw the cannons, Brandon. Did you see the cannons? So I knew something was going to get blown out of them.
Yeah, I was wondering what those were all night.
I knew what they were.
And then, like, at the main event, I saw them, like, come up. I was like, what's about to happen right now?
Yeah, they kind of put them up. I knew what they were, but I'd forgotten they were there. So somebody, maybe it was you, or I don't know who shot it, but somebody shot this video. You can see me. Watch me. Right when they explode, I kind of jump. Watch. I'm on the ring apron. There I am. With my hand in my ear. I was so nervous. But now what I did was like, I got to get my phone. I mean, it was blinding in the ring when this happened. You couldn't see it. I never came that way on TV, but it was blinding. So what I did is I wanted you guys to experience what I did. So I got my phone out and I shot this. This is what it looked like in the confetti chaos. This is crazy. I mean, you couldn't see anything.
You really couldn't see anything, like, even with your eyes. Like, I was like,
no.
I was like, where am I?
There's Cannoli. I mean, it wasn't so much the crowd, but the ring. You're right. I was like, you get lost. Look at that. Look at the ring. There's Dave sliding. It was very slippery too. All right, let's cut out of this, and we have. Was that? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. That was Dave doing the moonwalk, right?
Yeah, we saw it.
I didn't mean to cut out of that. I'm sorry. What was interesting to me was Dave's doing the moonwalk as Kamozi's getting interviewed. So I didn't see the whole broadcast, but if anyone can tell me in the chat, did you see Dave moonwalking through Kamozi's interview? Because if you did, that's awesome. Shamon! What do I mean? Shamon! Come on. Hee hee. All right. Let's see what else we have. Oh, Jalen sent these in. There you go. Oh, who sent this in? I'm swimming in the confetti.
There's no one like you.
It's like I'm drunk. I was so soaked with sweat that stuff was all stuck to me. I did go out of order, didn't I? I'm sorry, buddy. Let's see what else we have here. We got a couple more announcements. Don't worry about the .com stuff. I'll just say you can check out bkfc.com because all kinds of great articles up there. There's a great one right now with James Get Down Brown, how he doesn't mind painting the squared circle red. We'd love to see that. That's how the article starts, and it gets better from there. And also, Dionisio Ramirez, a great article about him 1 year from today. He sees himself performing at his best, whatever that puts me in the division. So check those out. There's two great articles there. .com, like I said, it's been updated. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. Now, time for an announcement. And I know this guy's been waiting on this announcement. He's so excited about it. He was talking about it in Italy to me. He couldn't say anything yet, but now it can be said. I don't know if you have time. I don't know if you can you hit the announcement thing? I don't know if you have too many hands back there. Major announcement for a new fight coming. Looks like we're going to see our buddy G. Cutman Perez versus Andrew Strode, an excellent fighter. And this is going to be for the Flyweight Interim Championship. Hollywood, Florida. It's going down July 12th. G. Perez, the Cutman, you see him every show, but now he's going to be fighting. And I think G should do his own cuts. I really do. Andrew Strode, a formidable competitor. I mean, this is going to be a fun fight to watch. And we're looking forward to it. Like I said, I saw G in Italy, and he's pumped up about it as well. I've yet to talk to Andrew Strode about it, but I'm sure he's excited. Why not? You're going for the Flyweight Interim Championship. It's a big deal. July 12th. Make sure you're tuned in. G. Perez, the Cutman, versus Andrew Strode. That's awesome. I'm excited for that fight. Always nice to see when the Cutman steps in the ring, especially for such a great fight like that. The other thing I wanted to talk about, some more news here. Some more names being signed to multi-fight deals, some very familiar names. The first one I want to talk about was a guy that I'm so happy that Nate and Dave and everybody thought to re-sign him. He's 5-0. His fight, I don't think he's ever gone to the 5th round at BKFC. He's one of the youngest, brightest stars in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Multi-fight deal signed with Bryce Henry. I mean, you've seen the guy. He's incredible. welcome, or not welcome. Welcome back, Bryce. We're glad you're still part of the team. Love watching you fight. Can't wait to see what's next. Another guy, I've had love for this guy for a long time. BKFC OG coming back. He's a fan favorite for his antics, his personality, and most of all, let me bang! People love that. He's fought some of the biggest names, too, in the sport. I mean, we've seen his fights. I say it every time we talk about him. They're always exciting. I'm sure he always wants to win, but as a fan, when I watch, I just like watching him fight. Julian Lane, welcome back to the team for more Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship action, signed to a multi-fight deal. We love Let Me Bang, Julian Lane. Let's see. I think I'm going in the correct order. I might have messed this up. The next one is an experienced MMA fighter making her pro debut in Bare Knuckle. A strong striking base from what I understand, and is looking for a chance to show her power when she takes off the gloves. It's Taylor Dagner. Taylor Dagner, welcome to the team. I can't wait to see what you do in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and who your first opponent is in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Very cool. We can always expand the female division. That's great. Now, this is pretty big. I like this too. Don't put him up yet. We have a former BKFC champ, undefeated. And this guy was really on an upward trajectory in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Then it kind of just went away. He went away. But now he's back for a multi-fight deal. Please welcome him back to Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, Gogo Slaveski. We love Gogo, man. He's back, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do next. Some great multi-fight people returning and to see what Taylor's going to do. So we'll keep you updated on that. Other than that, I mean, let's do it. We looked at the Clearwater card and how good it is. I can't wait for that. That's this weekend, bkfc.com. Grab the app. Get involved with that because there's so many good fights on that card. Also, other upcoming events, again, we have this weekend, Jared Warren versus Joseph Carrera. That's going to be a fun fight. Jared needs this fight. He's another BKFC OG. And just look at that card when you get a chance at bkfc.com because, again, it's going to be awesome. If you're local, very few tickets remaining. Orange County Chopper Museum, right next to Burt's Barracuda Harley-Davidson. It's a cool place for a fight. We've done it before. I'm sure Paul Sr. will be there from OCC Choppers. He loves what we do. Also, Salt Lake City, some tickets for that still remaining. BKFC.com at the Maverick Center. How about this on top, man? It's the Marine versus D-Day. Mike Richmond versus Josh Dyer. That's going to be a great fight for a world title. We're excited about it. That goes down May 10th. Make sure you're tuned in for that as well. And then after that, we switch slates and we go to, look at this, Albuquerque. BKFC is going to be there, and you're going to see Redneck Dave Mundell versus Donald Sanchez. That's a fight I'm looking forward to. Sanchez is going to have that town behind him. Mundell, I mean, look, world champion, #1 pound for pound in bare knuckle. It's a big chance for Donald Sanchez in his hometown. I'm looking forward to that. And then we move on to Mohegan Sun for a fight night. We'll be there. It's Parker Porter versus Dylan Kleckler making his return. That's interesting to me. I haven't seen Kleckler in a while. Let's see what he's up to. I mean, this guy, again, was on a tear for a while here in bare knuckle, and then he kind of dropped off. So Parker Porter, he's an amazing opponent. I can't wait to see what he's going to do. That's at Mohegan Sun for fight night. That was packed to the brim last time, and the crowd was ready to go. So we're excited about that. Then, of course, June 21st in Texas. Part 2, Tenaglia versus Soto. The first one, fight of the year written all over it. It was like a Rocky Balboa story. And I can't wait to see this rematch in Texas. And I'm sure it's going to be a big card and a great card. And then after that, we move to June 28th. And that is in Birmingham, UK. We're looking forward to that as well. And I mean, just all these events, it's like a steam train. It doesn't stop, a freight train, I should say. So we're going to keep telling you all about the events, and you can keep updated at bkfc.com. I know you know that. Did I miss anything, Brandon? I probably did. I always do.
Look good on my end.
Well, you know what? I did miss something. I did. Damn it, I did.
What we miss?
I want to look at the camera, and I want to thank Brooke and Brandon for doing an excellent job today. That's what I missed. I'm serious, man. Good job. Good job. I don't think you messed up really once. Oh, get out of here. I'm giving you a compliment. Don't put it so close. You're going to scare the... Stop, you weirdo. All right,
stay still.
I don't want to be seen this close. It's freaking me out. I see myself on the monitor. I look like a monster with bags under my eyes because I don't sleep ever. Okay, let's see. I think that's all we have. I know that, like I said, we're headed to Clearwater. So make sure you're tuned in for that this weekend. Make sure you like this. Really, hit the likes. Share the video. I know. Are we on Facebook? Someone told me we were. I didn't know we were.
Good question.
I've asked all the platforms we're on. I think we're on Facebook. I know we're on Instagram. And I want to remind you, wherever you watch, I know we're on the app. You can head over to the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram as well for more content throughout the week and during the fights. We have that for you. But also, when you're commenting, somebody said, Howie said to me, you know Howie, if you're a big fan, he mentioned you never respond to me. Yeah, because You're probably on Facebook or Instagram. I can only see YouTube, so I'm not ignoring you if I'm not responding. Come on over to the YouTube channel. And it's not the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship YouTube channel. It's the Bare Knuckle Show YouTube channel. Hit the bell so it rings. You know we're live. Listen, we're going to get out of here. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see all of you in Clearwater this weekend. Let's go. Let's knuckle up. And somebody shout that stain out of my shirt. I got some gabagool to eat. I got to go. Whoa! Ugh.